back to another Davinci Resolve tutorial. Sorry it's been a while, guys. I've been kind of busy with editing and other stuff, but we're back with another tutorial. Today I'll be showing you some that I recently discovered and will be using in my new edits. This is an unreleased edit, so I guess you guys get to see this firsthand, but here are some of the effects I use in this. So these are some of the effects you'll be learning today. Right, let's get into it. Okay, so getting on with this first clip. Actually, let's do this one, because I recently used this effect in my Kong edit, if some of you guys have seen it. So this is the raw clip. It's just retime controlled. Then what I did was I did a bit of a transform effect. So you get an adjustment clip, make it as long as your clip. You go into your adjustment clip, shift space, type in transform, and add it. Then what you want to do is go to the start, keyframe the aspect and the angle, and go to about frame 9, keyframe it again. Then what you want to do is just change the angle a bit. Also make sure your edges are set to mirror, and change the aspect. Then what you want to do is go into your spline editor up here, into your graph, select all, press S on your keyboard, and just do this graph right here. Then go to angle and do the same steps, but just do this graph right here, and it looks something like this. I think it's a pretty cool effect. It sort of like makes the clip bounce a little bit. Then what you want to do is go back into the same adjustment clip, go 2 frames forward from your last frame, keyframe the aspect, the center, and the pivot. Then go to the end, keyframe them again, and make your aspect around 0.7. Make the center go down, and make the pivot go down as well, just a little bit. And what you want to do is get steep graph towards the end. Make this way steeper than I'm doing it, but I added another effect, so it's not gonna affect it that much. You also want to do this graph for the aspect. It'll look something like this. Now, it may not look good right now, but once you add the other 2 effects, it'll look better. So that's that. Moving on to the next thing is this effect I recently discovered. So you want to get an adjustment clip, make it about, could be the full length of the clip actually, doesn't really matter. I've just made this one shorter. Go into your adjustment clip, add in a text node, type in whatever writing you want. I'm gonna do Shin because it's Shin Godzilla. Then pick your font, do this, make the text a little bit bigger. Then what you want to do is add a merge node right here in between these. Then from your text node, what you want to do is add a displace node. Then what you want to do is connect your adjustment clip to that display node. Make sure it's in the green input. Then from that display, add a glow node, and from that glow, just connect to the merge. Okay, so now we see our text. You can readjust it however you like. So what you want to do is go 2 frames forward, keyframe the offset and the refraction strength, and what you want to do is just change it. So you want to do these settings right here. So you want to make your offset around 0.063, the refraction strength to 14. You can adjust the light power if you want, it just makes it brighter, and you can also change the light angle a bit. I like to increase mine. Then what you want to do is go a few frames forward to around frame 8, or go about 5 to 6 frames forward. So you want to adjust the settings to -1.02 and 31 point something. It doesn't, just play around with it until you like the way it looks. Then what you want to do is go to the final frame, just increase this as much as you want to the max, and also lower this a little bit. Now you can also change the color if you would like. You can experiment with it. I'm gonna just keep it white, and then you can also go into your glow settings to make it glow more if you'd like. You could also readjust the spline editor a little bit. It looks a lot smoother. So it looks something like this. Alright, moving on to the next effect. It's this turbulent noise here. So to do this, get another adjustment clip. You go into it, add a merge node. Merge node, and add a turbulent noise node. Now this is a free plugin, so I suggest downloading it. I got this plugin from innarxi, so shout out to him. I'll leave a link to his channel, and I'll leave a link to the Google Drive that was on his channel, so you guys can download it from here, or you can go to his channel to check it out. Alright, so what you want to do with this Turbulent Noise plugin once you have it, and it's installed into your Davinci Resolve. So, I'm going to go into color, and what you want to do is change the color to black. Just like that on this one, not on that one. Then you want to go to about this frame, a few frames from the ending. Keyframe the brightness, go to the end and keyframe the brightness again, and just make this -1. You can also change the sieve rate and the sieve itself, and it'll just look like this. It'll form. It's kind of cool. Then go into spline editor and do this curve right here. That's it. To make this better, you can see these two one framers right here. They add a lot to it. As you can see, without them it doesn't look as good, and then with them it looks way better. So what this one framer essentially is an adjustment clip into one frame, and you just add directional blur, adjustment clip, change the length to whatever you think is best. I like to just keep it like point halfway through here. It's pretty good. Then what I do is just copy and paste it until I have these 4 right here. You can do as many as you like, but I think 4 is pretty good for a clip like this. Now, moving on to this clip right here. It involves some shakes and some other stuff I'll be showing you. Then there is this BSpline. It's just a line. So to do this, adjustment clip once again. Then what you want to do is add a background and a merge node. So just do it automatically here. Then go into the blank space, add a BSpline. Then a bitmap connected to it. Then a erode dilate node and a glow node. You're gonna make sure everything's connected like this, so it's all yellow, and then the glow at the end is connected to the blue. So this BSpline, you just wanna select it, go to your clip, and just draw a rough outline of where you want it to go, something like this. Then you just want to increase your border length, border width, sorry. Just make it like this. Keyframe the start, so you want to keyframe the length, make it 0, go to about frame 11, doesn't have to be the end, and just make it 1. Then go into your graph and do this. Yeah. As you can see, it makes a line. However, I don't really like this color, so you go into your background, change this to gradient, and you can make it a different color if you like. I'm going to do red as in the original clip. You can go into your bitmap, change the soft edge so you can make it more of a sharper line or more opaque. Depends however you like. Same thing with erode dilate, you can just make it thicker. That's why it's been added. Do mine a little bit thicker. And glow, of course. Look slightly better. Okay, that's good. Okay, now onto this effect that I did right here. This morphing, I don't know how to describe it. It uses this, what I just did. So this BSpline. However, so basically just copy over the adjustment clip and open it. Then what you want to do is after the erode dilate, so go back to it. After this right here, what you want to do is add a displace node. Once you have that displace node added, okay, you want to connect the adjustment clip to the green input. So you want to go to start keyframe, make it 2. Go to this frame and make it around -11. What I suggest also doing is changing the Y axis a little bit. Also, now change the erode dilate amount. Finally, line graph right here. So as you can see, this is a pretty cool effect. Get another adjustment clip. You go into it. This space, add a camera shake. Make sure it's this one. Fill the edges. Keyframe the overall strength at 1. Go to frame around frame 8. Make it 0. Go 1 frame forward. Keyframe it again. Go to the last frame and make it 1. What you also want to do is play about with your deviation and your random deviation. So it looks something like this. And obviously you want to change the graph so it's low at the start. Speeds up at the start, sorry. Towards the end, it speeds up again. So it'll look like this. I think the final effect for today's video will be this one framer outline drawing effect. You get an adjustment clip, make it 1 frame, open it in Fusion page, just paste, type in paint. Then what you want to do is go to stroke controls and make the size really small. And then to draw, sort of have to go outside of where the actual point is. You just want to make a little scribble. Something like this. Just a pretty simple effect to add on. You could also duplicate it or draw another outline if you like. Today is a pretty short video just for me to come back. I will be doing more tutorials, of course. I'm still experimenting using Davinci Resolve, so I'm trying to improve myself. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed me showing you some pretty cool effects you could add to your edits. And yeah, peace.